Hi, I'm Scott Layton, and this is the Renaissance Spirit Channel. Yesterday, in You're Still on Time, we talked about how your life unfolds on your clock. Today, we're going practical. 10 steps to find your way when you feel off-path chaos outside, confusion inside. As we go, I'll give you a real-life scenario, a question for you, and a tool you can use today. Play along. Pause when you need to. Comment your answer numbers as we go so others can learn from you. Think of this as a quiz for your clarity. 10 scenarios, 10 questions, 10 tools. Here's the first scenario, what I call the 90-second reset. Your friend jumps into a heated culture war argument at dinner, and suddenly it's you versus them. Okay, and your first question, what outcome would you be proud of tomorrow morning? Try this. Take 90 seconds before you respond. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 6. Repeat. Then say, help me understand your hope here. Why it works. You switch from reactive to reflective, moving the convo from winning to understanding. In your comments, type number 1 if you've ever reacted too fast and regretted it. Here's the second scenario, what I call the Two-Column Stoic scenario. You're overwhelmed by news, bills, and 5 life decisions at once. And here's your second question. What's mine to control and what isn't? Try this. Draw 2 columns. Control. Can't control. Put energy only into the first. One tiny action you can do in 10 minutes. Why it works. Action beats anxiety. You create momentum where it counts. What's one thing in your control column today? Post it. Here's our third scenario, what I like to call the 24-hour pause. A friend posts something infuriating. You're drafting a scorched earth reply. For your third question, will your response create light or just heat? Try this. Save as draft. Wait 24 hours. Reread. If it still reflects your values and invites dialogue, send. If not, delete with gratitude. Why it works. Time turns reaction into responsibility. Ever been glad you didn't hit send? Add number 3 in chat. Doing great so far. Here's your fourth scenario. The pattern journal. Every month you think, how am I here again? Same conflict, different week. And your fourth question, what repeats? What precedes it? Try this. For 2 weeks, jot down, trigger, thought, feeling, action, result. Circle the repeaters. Why it works. You can't change a pattern you don't see. In your comment for number 4, answer, what's one pattern you're ready to retire? Here's your fifth scenario. Media literacy in 3 questions. A shocking headline spreads in your group chat. Emotions spike. Who benefits if I believe this? Try this. Ask 1. Source. 2. Evidence. 3. Counter evidence. If it fails anyone, don't share it. Why it works. Truth survives scrutiny. Propaganda avoids it. Drop number 5 if you'll use these 3 questions this week. Scenario 6. The compassion first draft. Your sibling makes a life choice you disagree with. Tension is rising. What pain, fear, or hope might be under their choice? Try this. Before advising, say, if I understand you right, you're hoping for and worried about. Ask, what support do you want from me? Why it works. Validation opens doors that judgment slams shut. In the comments add for number 6, who could you try this with? No names, just friend, partner, etc. Scenario 7, the 1-sentence North Star. You're stuck between 2 jobs, 2 cities, or 2 identities. What future would make today's struggle worth it? Try this. Write 1 sentence. I'm building a life where, by doing, for the sake of. Put it where you see it daily. Why it works. Clarity turns options into choices. In the comments for your answer for number 7, share your blank-filled North Star below to inspire others. Scenario 8, the 2-2 Energy Audit. Burnout. You're busy all day, but your soul feels bankrupt. What gives energy versus drains it, and is it necessary? Try this. Draw a 2-2, gives, drains, X, necessary, not necessary. So what does that mean? If something gives you energy and it's necessary, schedule more of it. If it gives you energy but isn't necessary, keep it as a reward. If it drains your energy but it's necessary, systematize it or time box it. And if it drains you and it's not necessary, ruthlessly remove it. Why it works. You reclaim your day as a craft, not a crisis. For number 8 in the comments, name one thing you'll cut this week. Scenario 9, the 5 whys of meaning. You're doom scrolling at midnight. You say you want purpose, but it keeps slipping. Ask yourself, why do I want this? And why is that important? Ask why 5 times. Try this. Example, I want a new job. Why? To grow. Why? To feel useful. Why? To help people. Why? So life matters. Why? So I can leave things better. Now pick one task tomorrow that serves that. Why it works. Meaning fuels discipline, vague goals don't. In your comment response for 9, answer, what did your 5th why reveal? Scenario 10, the weekly courage ritual. You avoid the hard call, apology, audition, or application. And your final question in this interactive quiz, what's the one brave thing I'm avoiding? Try this. Every week, schedule a courage hour. Turn off notifications. Do the hardest meaningful thing first. Why it works. Courage compounds. 1 brave hour changes a year. And for number 10 in the comments, what's your next brave act? Declare it, then do it. I hope you enjoyed the quiz and learned something about yourself in the process. We call this the Renaissance spirit because every age of chaos had people who chose clarity, compassion, and courage anyway. That can be you. Comment with the numbers you're committing to this week. Tag a friend who always argues politics with you and pick step 1 or 6 to try together. Share this with one person who's off path right now. Subscribe for deeper dives. I've got full videos coming on media literacy, stoic decision-making, and building a North Star you'll actually follow. You're still on time. Now take the next right step. For more thoughtful videos, check out the channel. I'm Scott Layton. This is Renaissance Spirit. See you in the next one. Still here? Here's a bonus for your loyalty and your time. 4 additional tips for you. They're not part of the quiz. The first is the micro Sabbath. Spend 1 hour phone-free outside each day. The second bonus is teach to learn. Explain one idea to a friend, mastery follows. The third, the yes and rule. In disagreements, start by summarizing their point accurately, then add yours. And the fourth is gratitude times 3. In the morning, think of 3 specific things that you're grateful for. It rewires scarcity into sufficiency. What are you in the mood for next? A different perspective? Some news, music, or something more artistic? Or, I have some popular holiday fare if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching and live the Renaissance spirit. How about a song?
Have you wandered far, past the echoes of your name, through shadowed halls of silence where every step feels the same? Have you touched the stone of doubt, felt it burn beneath your skin? Have you lit a match in darkness and found the flame within? Every path is hidden, till your eyes forget to see every truth is buried, where belief begins to breathe. Have you found your way, or are you still asleep, dreaming through the dark, drowning in the deep? There are signs in silence, there is fire in fear. Have you found your way, or are you still not near?
There are boundaries made of silence and fences built from shame. But what if walls are questions and every answer is your name?